Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd film a get ready with me, something I never thought I'd do on YouTube due to my until recently non-existent makeup skills, but here we are. As you can see, my face is washed and ashy, so I'm going to start with my skincare. To tone, I'm using L'Image The Therapy Anti-Aging Formula. So to the people wondering, I'm not ignoring the question of why I haven't posted in a while. To get right to it, school got really busy and I'm not one to give excuses, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. That was the reason. Could I have managed my time better? Yes. Was there enough time to film and edit YouTube videos? Absolutely. Have I learned and gotten better at time management? Well, one thing I do know is that I enjoy filming and editing. It's a hobby that I never knew I would enjoy. I'm really glad for that, and I'm really glad that I started this channel, and I'm really glad for the people who support me, and I will try my best to be deserving of the support that I get. Thank you guys so much for being patient. And also, I got all dressed up for you guys. I matched my sweater to my headband. I don't know if those colors are really coming through, but yeah, I'm sorry. By the way, the serum I just used is the Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Serum. Next, I'm gonna follow it up with Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Cream. So as some of you may know, I'm completing my degree soon being like a year and a half. And recently I've been doing a lot of reflection, priming with Too Faced Hangover RX. So I had one of the hardest semesters lately, and it made me question a lot of things that I knew already to be standard about how I perceive things. As most of you already know about schooling, there are like different cause and effects. There is trying and failing, not trying and failing, not trying and passing, and then there is trying and passing. Trying and failing is something that I've hardly ever experienced, and definitely I'm in a privileged position to have never experienced those things. But I'm gonna be using the Born This Way foundation. The color is Spiced Rum. Yes, so I've almost always been on the latter end of things, especially academically. Like, you know, people can get up and go to office hours, like they talk to professors, they try to figure out things, but then you also know when those things come easier to you, when people ask you questions when they don't know things, and I've always been on that end. I was not pleasantly surprised to try this semester actually and not do as well as I thought I would. So I don't actually put on a lot of foundation. I just try to use a foundation as more of like a tint. So because of this, I had a lot of issues with motivation, and getting a B or getting a C is not the end of the world, but sometimes it can feel like, you know, draining. But just finding that original motivation of why you started that degree in the first place can possibly help you. And I'm done giving advice now, so I'm gonna jump on to the next thing I wanted to talk about. So the next thing I wanted to talk about, I think this will answer a lot of people's questions, hopefully, that I still keep getting despite the fact that I did a Q&A and I explicitly stated that I'm not in Korea. But the good news is I will be in Korea. Yay! I'm finally gonna be heading over there, and yes, it is going to be the first time. I don't live there, I've never lived there, never been there, so this is gonna be the first time I'm going. Yes, I will be going with Sungwoo, and we do plan on filming a lot of videos while we're there, so if that's something you're interested in, just stay tuned. And I really don't like saying stay tuned because it sounds like a radio or like Looney Tunes. Okay, no. Wow, I don't know how people do this talk and do your makeup thing. It's quite hard to concentrate. So I have the NARS concealer in Almond. I don't really conceal a whole lot, literally just like that. Okay, what was I talking about? I've been learning Korean as much as I can. Korean kind of took like a back seat for like a while. So I'm back to learning it a little bit more hardcore because I kind of only have 2 weeks left to go to Korea. Am I ready in terms of my Korean? Not really. I'm really proud of my reading comprehension. My reading comprehension and my listening comprehension have gotten like so much better. I still get really shy about speaking. I question like every single thing before it comes out of my mouth. So it makes me really hesitant to say some things. I still picture myself doing like the silly like smile and nod thing when someone's talking to me and not actually say anything in response. So for contouring, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Contour Matchstick in Espresso. Kind of like that. Okay, yeah, important thing. Ignore the other side, I'm gonna shade that in a little bit. But we're going to be filming the Q&A that I promised on my Instagram. If you followed my Instagram and you submitted a question for the Q&A, I'm really sorry we weren't able to film it last time. I got the idea of filming it a little bit too close to when he had to leave and then he got sick, so there was that. We are going to be filming that Q&A in Korea, so if you guys have any questions for us to answer, you can go ahead and leave that in the comment section below. We will be answering all the questions you have. The trip is going to be mostly a food trip for me, especially because like there's just so many things I want to eat. I think I'm probably going to eat my body weight in food. Like I'm already planning, like once I get there and I'm in my hotel room, like I'm gonna, like the first thing I'm gonna do is like order jjajangmyeon. That's gonna be like all the nights. I'm gonna be ordering food a lot and going to different places to eat a lot. I'm only gonna be there for about 10 days. Also, if you guys have like any suggestions of what you want to see, I will be filming quite a bit in Seoul, especially because that's where I'm going to be going. Just let me know if you guys want to see anything. Leave that down in the comment section. Next, I'm going to be putting on some blush. I'm using Glossier's Cloud Paint in Storm. So on my cheek, I tend to put it like right under my eye in this area. I don't really put that much, so that's what that looks like. Next, I'll be doing my eyes. I have an e.l.f. palette that I've been using for like forever. It even has like a broken container, so I'm not gonna show you guys this because it's a little embarrassing. So if you can see it from here, it's this e.l.f. palette in Golden. It's this color right here. And I put just on the lid and then I blend it outwards. And yeah, if you're thinking that the color doesn't really show up much, it doesn't, and that's kind of the look I'm going for. So for the end of my eye, like all the way over here, I use the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions, this color up here. So this is the final product. It doesn't look like much in person either. It doesn't show up on camera. I think it's kind of perfect. So this is what it looks like when I'm done. And if you guys notice, I don't really use a lot of brushes. That's because I never know what brush is for what. I mean, I've watched so many videos, but I just, like, I would always have to watch a video to like figure out which brush to use for like what purpose. So I really only have a foundation brush. So next I'm doing my lashes. Voluminous Lash Paradise waterproof mascara from, one second, any minute now. L'Oreal, yes. I had to look really on the, why? So lately, what movies have you guys been watching, and what kind of dramas have you guys been watching too? Because I've been trying to prepare for my trip to Korea and like supplement my Korean learning with watching Korean dramas. So far, my favorite has been Hello My 20s. Other than that, I've been watching a lot of horror slash thriller slash crime. Next, I'm going to be highlighting just a little bit with, that's a highlighter from Holika. It's just called a Luminizer. It is white in color. I guess if you don't really like that, then that's not for you. But I have found that it gives just, it looks like a glow rather than like a white highlighter, but not much. So just that much down my nose, and then I dab like 1 or 2 fingers on the side of my eye. So about like that much. So that's the end result. I think it gives me a bit more of a natural glow. So then I'm gonna be doing my eyebrows, and it's really hit or miss. Like that's the only thing I can't get how to do. like absolutely right is my eyebrows, and I just try to fill it in. Towards the end here, it starts to get kind of like empty or like start to thin out, and that's where I try to fill in. So I use this brow brush, and I use this Wet n Wild palette that I got like eons ago. Au naturel. I don't know, but anyways, it's this palette, second to the last. That's the finished product on this eye. I think out of everything, the thing that makes me feel like my face looks different the most is like my eyebrows. I change one small thing on my eyebrows and all of a sudden I look like a different person. This is a lip oil, a tinted lip oil from Elizabeth Arden. It's in Coral 03, but I guess I can't see the name because it's all rubbed off and stuff. So it has a sort of orange tint, and then I follow that up with cushion tint from McQueen Cosmetics. The color is number 7. I finish it off with a dot on each cheek on top of the blush that I used. So here's the finished look. It's more of a natural, maybe like Korean inspired, like pinkish look. Thank you for watching. If you watched this far, like this video. If you liked this video, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.